Hello and welcome, family, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Seraki. How you doing? How's everything going? We really want to thank the bird for being here, for nature just, backing us up, representing so strongly. We want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Thank you so much to everyone that supports us on Patreon and enables us to continue to do the show. And for all of you who have liked, subscribed, shared, please continue to do so. And family, I thought it was important to share this. And this could even be a special message from the ancient ones. Obviously, the ancient ones are here. And it's about how we're moving into a season now of spiritual gifts because the jobs are over. The Babylon work system is over. Any way that you continue in the Babylon work system, they are going to make you one kind of slave or another, because now we're moving in, they are moving into like the digital world, the social credit score system, where it will be about, how good of how much you obey. I was going to say good of a citizen. What is good? How much you obey. You'll have a social credit score, which will determine, can you travel? Ooh, you're not a very good person. You've got a few strikes. You're a bit rebellious. You're a bit revolutionary. You can't go. I mean, that's the system. And they rolled it out in China first. Then they tried to roll it out in Canada. So that's where that world is going, family, where it's becoming more and more of a prison planet. They're going to move their money system digital. Although I do believe a new money system will emerge. But what I felt Spirit saying, because I'm really not getting into the cryptocurrencies, etc., maybe I will one day, but it's not something that my spirit has even been led to. What I have been led to is discovering a whole other side of me. I've always known I'm a healer. I've always healed myself. But really going into those ancient remedies, it's happening so naturally, like I've opened up a library. And I really felt Spirit saying, it's your spiritual gifts that are going to now provide for you in the seasons and times to come, because you will give something. If you are operating in your spiritual giftings, you will be able to give something that the people need, that the community needs, that the nation needs. And that's the only way you will become a VIP in the new earth, in the new system. That's what's going to give you that sustenance. That's what's going to give you that, I wanted to say survival, but it's beyond survival. That's what's going to allow you to live the life of your dreams, family. And you see, from a spiritual level, this physical system can easily be rigged. Because I told you, energy is queen, energy is king. Okay, energy is queen as well. Wow. Do you guys want to take over the show? Oh, that's so beautiful. Hey guys, I see you, man. I wish I had a camera turned to them. They're sitting on my moringa tree. Anyway, family. Your spiritual giftings is what is going to help you to survive and to thrive in the seasons and times that are coming. And they are already starting to come online. There's no one who is going to physically, you don't have to go and get no physical certificate. No one's going to come and physically show you. But what I've found is I have like a spiritual team of my cosmic team, of my ancestors, of great healers who are teaching me so much at a rapid rate about natural remedies, something I would never, family. 10, 15 years ago, I'd have never thought I'd be on this tip. Different healing remedies, from touch to just, what they call Reiki. But it's just like I'm being taught so much about teas, about food, about many different things that I would never had the scope. And this is the important part about remembering. We're literally here to remember, family, put ourselves back together and tap into this knowledge that is already there. That is like that's all we have to do. You see, everything, including education, mimics what we do naturally. We had natural ways of learning, and children who already, because they knew who you were when you were coming in, especially the high priests, the healers, the rulers, you would start learning that from an extremely young age. So by the time you're even a quote unquote teenager, you're already adept at it. That's why we had the mystery schools and all that. But a lot of that for the chosen ones, for the ones who are supposed to hold certain positions. I know a lot of you have wondered, how was I ever going to be that? And I don't even have the qualifications, but Spirit has told me I'm going to be a president, or I'm going to be a great speaker, or I'm going to be a healer, or I'm going to be this, or I'm going to be that, or I'm going to build these things, but I don't even have that qualification. Yes, you do. Inside, you're a master. But outside here, they can't even see your mastery. And this is why we're being set aside, because we're about to move in such magical ways that this world can't understand, overstand, or understand. Babylon tried to make it sound like magic because it was out of their reach. They couldn't understand it. But we're about to be able to do things like rebuild the pyramids, rebuild some of these energy centers, which we call shrines. That is what we are being called, that's what we're going to be called into. But you may feel called, but do you have, and you may be thinking, how am I going to do it? Just know, in here, you're already a master. You've been a master. And all that's required is a remembrance. The most we'll have to do is the mystery schools will be recreated, the healing arts will be recreated, and we will find in the seasons and times to come that the healers start to create like a college, A college is just a group, a setting. The healers are all brought together. The leaders are all brought together. Like the days of independence, family. When, like, Kenyatta and Kuruma, all of these people knew each other. All the leaders that were coming in, Selassie. And so for a season they were able to move of one accord, but that's how things are gonna happen. But just know, family, that we're moving into, in case you're feeling, how's this money system gonna go? What should I be doing? Your primary focus should be to tune in spiritually and start to align yourself as much as possible with learning your spiritual gifts. Not even learning, but allowing them to emerge, remembering your spiritual gifts. A lot of people think I call myself Dr. Mumbi because of my PhD, and I used to get a lot of emails around that. But it has nothing to do with that. The doctor is real. And it's something that, is a running joke in my spiritual team. Because when I first started calling myself that, it was because I was a PhD, but I've always been a healer. whether it's mental, whether it's physical, whether it's spiritual. And a lot of you will find that, like, you've always carried the signature of your mastership, of your spiritual gifts. You've always had that signature. Maybe it's even just a hobby right now. Although a lot of us have been spiritually rescued by our spiritual gifts. From families, from financial hardship, from emotional suffering. That's how spiritual gifts work. It becomes a blessing, family. And you need to align yourself more into your spiritual giftings, because that's how you'll find money without planning or going into the Babylon system. That's how you'll be rewarded. That's how you'll live comfortably. That's how you'll live large. That's how you'll prosper. That's how you'll grow in this season of transition and in the seasons and times to come. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, tuko pamoja. Wake up, Africa!